Have you ever wondered why the Jamaican influence in Ghana is so strong? Watch the introduction to the video, and afterwards, you'll find out why.
Rashad McCrorey runs a travel company and moved here during the pandemic. He says he's here living his best life and is not looking back.
It's all part of the systematic injustice that put us in a condition where a lot of times we have to come out of America to heal, to be places where we're not always the victims, we're not always in protection mode.
YouTube, what's up? Rashad McCrorey here, owner of Africa Cross Culture. We organize trips to the African countries of Egypt, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, and Uganda. You may have seen me on CNN, ABC News, Forbes Magazine, The Griot, Blavity, Travel Noir, Warsaw Hip Hop, and many more. Today's video, how does Ghana and Jamaica's relationship remind me of currently what's happening with the COVID vaccination in Black America? Let me give you some historical lessons on the Jamaican influence in Ghana. First off, the number one religion in Ghana is Christianity. In addition to that, the number one denomination of Christianity in Ghana is the Presbyterian Church. So I received this lesson back in 2015, my first trip to Ghana. I stayed in a town in the eastern region, the mountains of Akwa called Akropong. Colonizers first came to Ghana and started spreading Christianity through Ghana, to Ghana. Originally, Ghanaians said no. We do not want to worship your white God. We have our own spiritual practices and beliefs. Eventually, they kind of bend and negotiated. They said, okay, the leaders at the time, they said, okay, if you can show us people who look like us, who worship your God and who are prosperous, we'll either worship your God too, or we'll be more open to worshiping your God. So at that time, Jamaica was already colonized by the British. The British went back, got slaves. I said colonized slaves. They went to Jamaica, got black slaves, brought them back to Ghana, and said, hey, here are people who worship Jesus Christ, who are Christians. They're Jamaican. They're of African descent, just like you. They look just like you. And originally, Jamaicans are the one who spread the gospel throughout Christianity. Of Christianity throughout Ghana. And that's the story that is the official story in Akwa Ibom, eastern region of Ghana, on how Christianity originally got to Ghana. Or at least made their big, imprint on Ghana. Not a similar story, Islam. The second leader religion, that came from trade through the north. That's why when you go to the northern part of Ghana, you find significantly more Muslims, and Islam was spread throughout Ghana when you start thinking about the Hausas and people from, the north, like Tamale, those regions where trade took part. That's how Islam got spread through Ghana. So learning the lesson of British colonizers going to one of their enslaved islands, one of their enslaved territories, Jamaica, and bringing back Africans and Africans of Jamaican heritage to Ghana to help spread the mission, the message, the gospel and Christianity throughout Ghana. It reminds me of what's currently going on now with the coronavirus and getting black people to take the coronavirus vaccination. I saw a message today on ESPN saying that Dusty Baker, one of the prominent Black American coaches in baseball in his late 70s, early 80s, how he was convinced to take the coronavirus vaccination after speaking to a black doctor. Also watching ESPN today, they were talking about concerns from NBA players that they do not want to be spokesperson, or they don't feel comfortable taking the vaccination and promoting other people to take the vaccination, pretty much saying that they'll take the vaccination just because, it's their job. They want to keep their NBA salary. They want to play. They don't want to be fined. I'm just doing this so I won't get fined. I'm just here because I won't get fined. Shouts to Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode. And we have a history of Black Americans, people of African descent in America, of really being manipulated by other Blacks. Or, I don't want to say manipulated because I'm not here to say if the coronavirus vaccination is correct or if it's not. I'm in Ghana right now. I actually got an email saying that I was actually eligible to schedule my vaccination appointment. If I was in America, it would be up to me right now to say, hey, I got this email saying that I'm eligible for vaccination. Should I go? Like they say they could schedule me in March 5th. They say they could schedule my coronavirus vaccination March 5th. So whether it's the Tuskegee experiment, when we were being tested, supposedly given medicine for syphilis and they were just watching us die, whether it's through propaganda, pushing agendas, blackface, white mask, white face, black mask. Frantz Fanon is blackface, white mask, but I'm just reversing it for our sake. A lot of times, just because we know about politicians, just because somebody's Black, that don't mean that they have the Black agenda for our benefit. And again, I'm not here saying what you should do or what you shouldn't do as far as the vaccination. That's your personal choice. I really don't know. Because I can honestly say back in 2020, January, February 2020, early March 2020, I was one of the people saying, hey, coronavirus isn't real. Who knows if it's real or not. Many people think it's real. Many people still don't. I'm not here to push those ideas. But knowing people who, at least on paper, died of coronavirus, seeing what's happening throughout the world, to say coronavirus isn't true or isn't real, whether it's real or not, it has a tremendous impact. So when we look at, and I'm wrapping this up, I just want to say when we're looking at, just because somebody Black say take a vaccination, just because somebody Black say vote for this person, just because somebody Black says do this, just because somebody Black says do that, just keep in mind that just because somebody's Black doesn't mean that they have the Black agenda in mind. Just because a Black celebrity say take the coronavirus vaccination, I took it, you should take it too, doesn't mean that you should take it. Just because a Black celebrity say I'm not taking the vaccination doesn't mean that you shouldn't take it. At the end of the day, these calls are on you. You need yellow fever vaccination to get into Ghana. I took yellow fever vaccination. I made that sacrifice. If they say nobody could travel outside of the U.S. or nobody can travel ever again if they don't take the coronavirus vaccination, unless I get that, that vaccination card. I don't know anybody with it yet, but I'm sure eventually I know somebody with it. I will probably take it as of now. Hopefully I could wait out. Hopefully I could wait out and see, what happens. But so again, I just want to give a brief history lesson. A lot of people want to know how Christianity is spread throughout Africa, while Africans worshiping white Jesus a lot. I still see it, not as much as I used to, but I still see it. But this is one of the stories on how Jamaican slaves were actually used to help spread Christianity throughout Ghana. I know I could talk more longer about that, but it really came to mind when I see how Black people are saying that other Black doctors, other Black people are encouraging them to take the coronavirus vaccination, and how some athletes and some entertainers are saying, I don't want you to use me as a spokesperson to promote others to take this vaccination. If I don't take this vaccination, I'm missing out on millions of dollars. But that still doesn't mean that I want to be used as propaganda for other people to take the vaccination. So That's the on record. So one last thing. That's the on record story of how Christianity got to Ghana. You're gonna have to, Christianity didn't get to Ghana that way. That wasn't how it happened. But on record, in Aquapem, the Aquapem Mountains, Aquapone, the home of the Christ Church, in Aquapem, that's the first Presbyterian church in all of Ghana. The Presbyterian denomination is the largest denomination in Ghana. Just like in the U.S., it's Catholicism. I think just like in other places, it's Orthodox. Even in Black America, it's Baptist. In Ghana, the largest denomination is Presbyterian. In the story of Jamaicans coming to the Aquapim Mountains, being brought here from the British, that's how Christianity got to the Aquapim Mountains. That's how it really helped spread through Ghana. And the first Presbyterian church, which is the largest denomination in all of Ghana, that's how it got to the Aquapim Mountains. Take care.